And we're back, boys. Sorry, I kind of got burnt out last week, and I didn't know if I actually could have time to finish the video. But now I know I am. Here a week later, I actually have been a little sick. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. A bit of a cold. So, anyways, just pick up where we left off at. We're gonna go meet Oz. It's 6 in the morning. Why does the man want to meet us at 6 in the morning? I get it, Bruce's business, man, but damn, bro, someone was trying to sleep around here. Shit.
Where are you, Oz?
Still controllers. At the graffiti. Have the recent newspaper. See, I know how you feel, buddy. I know how you feel. But since it's Tuesday, it's on there.
Thank you, sir.
Did Bruce just spawn change? He didn't pull that out of his pocket. Oh, I just saw us. He's just listening right in front of us. It's cold as shit out here this bit. No, like, he literally just, like, I don't even know. Running late, meeting by the statue.
Right. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Smoking. Like this guy over here.
Hey, beat it.
You. Try to be nice to your ass.
No, it isn't what it used to be.
Bruce, go.
Wallet cash. This goes through you.
Trust me, Bruce has been through a lot worse.
The hell are you waiting for? You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here.
Next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Oz, keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do.
All right. Come here. That'll do.
Ooh. Gut punch.
Stay down.
So here, Oz, you handle yourself. You don't think Bruce will know how to deal with a gun? Never mind. Ooh, we don't know how to deal with that. Yeah, that's right. We don't need guns.
Someone's like you don't belong.
Ooh. Ow. Yeah, I know that didn't feel good. Jeez. I know that didn't feel good.
Mike! You hear that?
Well, this is probably his last day of his on it, so.
Oh, hey Bruce, you got a little
As much as you.
Good as new.
Look, you just killed somebody. Oh, could have,
Right,
but...
little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
That's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
So we would be grateful, so just, you took too
I
far.
haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you in, mate. Right now, I'm trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now it's a hellhole.
Also remember that.
Best thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round the world vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I have my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cashing corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And it'd be a treat to watch him in pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are going to be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham list. When my revolution starts, we're going to smash windows and cross off names all the way down.
Are you threatening me, Oz?
Take it as you like. I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce. But I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Press conference for a new hospital start soon. Car ready to go to South South Park. Appreciate it, Alfred.
Mr. Wayne, over here. Right here. This way.
Bruce, Bruce!
morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. We're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane.
Need to talk.
Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And
Rubus.
still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous
Call
than
me
before they
ASAP.
went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
I'm here today because I want to heal Gotham, to stop the culture of crime that's running our streets. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next mayor, we can put a dent in crime.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I say we leave the asylum standing as a reminder that we can do
Okay,
better.
I don't know if I wanted to
This
say that
time we
answer.
won't fail those who need us most.
Yeah, I probably should just keep my mouth shut.
All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home.
Oh, no, that's
You
so
and
this shit.
Mr. Dent even spoke with him behind closed doors.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
Heard the GCPD is
But
here.
Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
How dare you? I just finished telling you about my parents' murder and you accuse them of being, what, criminals? Have some decency.
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
All right, this press conference is over.
Mr. Wayne!
What did he just
How long
say?
has your family been
What did
dealing
he
with
just
Falcone?
say? Y'all are asking the same questions.
Did you know about this, Bruce?
Bruce, it's time to dip, bro.
Sorry about this, Bruce. Where the hell it's coming from? Which controls my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
You're blowing up over here.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
careful. Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal.
I'm sorry, are you arresting me?
Not unless I'm forced to. We're only collecting evidence today.
I didn't do anything.
That's what we're here to find out.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Okay, so you just do whatever Mayor says.
Hill and we have a vested interest to keep things professional. For Gotham's sake. Doesn't mean I like the words whistling through his windpipes. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but
It's not a problem, really.
Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
You're really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay, flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey... All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage you can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
This story about my family is exactly that. A story. It's a work of fiction all the way through.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Rowe.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies. My family. We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Some little sussy going on around here, guys. What's happening? Need to go chat with Harvey. Explain that, tough guy.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And he's made 2 enemies. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
It's got to be politically motivated. Hill can't match your fundraising, so he's trying to take out your biggest donor.
I don't know. This is a new low, even for Hill. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us.
Then I'll go it alone. Got plenty of resources to fight this.
We're in a bind here, Bruce. I'll do whatever I can to help.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry, I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Ooh. Yeah, Bruce, you left the mark. Ooh, that looks my eyes hurt. It is, they already know too.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are?
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
How'd you get that shiner?
Bruce?
It's okay. Money doesn't buy manners, right? I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone.
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Good enough to make an ID.
I'll get Gordon down to GCPD to work on a lineup. It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
I'm sure your clients will understand.
I doubt it. In my business, people aren't very fair. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
Ooh.
I'll handle it.
You better.
Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, It's Harvey.
Alright, now we got the BS. We already know that you both know who each other are. Ooh, so tense.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you.
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me.
Yeah, it was that.
Back. This is awkward for me.
It must be important. What's on the drive?
I don't know.
You don't know what you've stolen.
It's not my business to know. My clients don't know who I am, and I don't know who they are, or what they're moving.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's going to cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not going to lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Ha, you're real funny. You're real funny, Selena. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Don't screw it up. Oh, it's time for Batman. It's time for the Dark Knight to come out of the shadows again. Let's get it.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Looks like we were a little late.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good Lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Oh, there's guts are literally everywhere. Look at this. There's guts right here, like literally exploded human remains. Did that dude's skull? What the fuck?
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. The chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together. I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall. The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted. The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion. White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
Well,
That bad.
Bro, his face clawed off.
face slashed, throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skylight Club. This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Ugh.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
bits of human flesh. The cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
Well, I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military. It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day. Canisters were stored here. Canisters.
Okay, then what the hell?
Something was here when the explosion occurred. Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. The cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. He was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, they're based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop. The shooter could only have a clear shot from there there or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Bingo.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner. Killing time. This is the right spot. So where did it go? Trace stops here.
Then he should be there.
Found him. Time to go to work.
The bro's asleep this whole time.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
You didn't do this alone. Where are the others?
Long gone. You won't find them. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Time to live up to my reputation. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
If you're gonna hit me, hit me!
Ooh.
Tell me.
The cabwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have told the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal and not ask questions.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! Some kind of explosive! Weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon.
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal! Oh. Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here! He tried to kill me.
Who tried to kill you?
That man.
Yeah, whatever.
You're taking this too far, Bruce. You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death.
Hit that man one time with a steel pipe and almost put pressure on his arm. We didn't almost kill him, Alfred.
And neither did I.
I've heard this before, Alfred.
Well, my words passed straight through you. There used to be a difference between Batman and the criminals he locked up in Arkham. That difference is shrinking. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Sometimes this job requires hard decisions.
You're the right man to make them. In fact, I think you're the only one who can. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
This is an insurance policy. Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
It's good. Well, let's see here. Honestly, no, because this is a police matter. We don't have time for a reporter right now.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police. And Batman.
By any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
10 moments. We're getting ready to end the climax of the first episode. We're getting close to the end, boys.
This is a silver bullet. It's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this. Everyone on the force will too. We've been looking for this kind of firepower for years.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
There are no strings attached. I just want Falcone gone.
You and me both. I'm tired of staring at his mugshot. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
If you're holding, will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Huh, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
Stick to Jim. Dang, Jim, you're about to walk right into that plant.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Bro, this is the Batmobile. It really is. Versus the Batmobile in disguise. That's dope. This is legit just a black hole in the sky. Like, that's not the moon or the sun. That's really just a freaking. Is that why Gotham just always gloomy on there? Because there's always a fucking black hole over the city. We figured it out. You see that? We figured it out.
Cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
Let's do it.
Good point of entry.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
You're cute.
So, you alone?
Not anymore.
Bro, we're trying to cry. Look at him. He thinks he's got Riz. Bro, chill out down there.
Where's Nikki? And lock up. Again? Christ. What did they forget? Some hit down at the dock. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Nothing here.
white rose. Our company's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by. Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Over there. She's just over here chatting it up. That man will never see us coming. Ooh. I'm about to get it though.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered out.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Just get it, Batman. You thought you were ready? You weren't, dude. Damn, that was nice. Ooh. I missed. I pressed down, you ass.
Show yourself! You got no goddamn How about this one? that's gonna work. I'm gonna light up. Oh, God. Get your goddamn hands off of my suit.
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How did you miss that? How did you miss that, man? How did you miss that? And that was really it, bro. That's how the Batman died.
Fire when ready.
But I don't miss this time. Boom.
You've lost, Falcone. The killers. Where are they? What? I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to leave you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And another dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, with that, Gotham's watching now. Go ahead, give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
Ooh, I really don't want to put this man through rebar. I was spared just because the fact you did that shit was off.
Oh, wait.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You want to save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Alfred. Did Alfred know about this whole time?
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Alright, Bruce, time to dip. They're shooting at us.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about, the Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham, that this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents.
I didn't even shake his hand.
Wayne fired back, saying,
This story about my family is exactly that. A story. It's a work of fiction all the way through.
in a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling
Yo, Alfred got some explaining to do.
is ending.
The suit, the car, this entire cave. Master Bruce? Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die. If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for? Bruce, What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
And there we go, guys. That is it for the first episode of the Telltale series, Realm of Shadows. So yeah, it's very interesting. So, the Wayne family was secretly, Thomas and Martha were secretly gangsters? That's insane. That's actually crazy. But yeah, this isn't actually like the legitimate Batman like lore. It's obviously just a different telling of a Batman story. So we have a lot to delve into in the next episode. That is for sure. So anyways, yeah guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. So if I can't get these other videos to merge together, these will just be 2-parters with each episode being 2 parts. So anyways guys, that's going to wrap it up here. If you guys like this video and are excited to see the next episode, make sure to like button and subscribe to my channel episode. I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time. See, I knew Travis. I knew that was him. I knew that was him. I knew it was. I knew he sounded familiar. We're going to hit the continue to next time. That's what I actually wanted to see. So what's happening next time on Batman, the Telltale series?
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them. parents were good people, Bruce. No matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
The evidence you brought me on Falcone held up. Maybe I misjudged you.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters too. Wonder who's up next.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for this video. So, next time we'll be doing episode 2, which is Children of Arkham. As an old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns some more about the Wayne family legacy, and Batman escalates a fight against the crime and corruption throughout Gotham. But yeah, that's right, guys. We finished up episode 1, and we're going to move on to episode 2. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like my Instagram, my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video when we start on episode 2. Until then, peace out.